Shavua Tov. My name is Nachum Marcus. I am here this evening to accept the Memorial Tribute Award in memory of my father, Rabbi Elihu Marcus.
Hi, I'm Eli Geffen.
I'm Paloma, and this is Evie.
Hi, my name is Daniela Kamati. This is my lovely wife, Nata Kamati.
Some of you may remember me as Nat Shire.
These are beautiful children.
Hi, my name is Shani. I'm 5 years old and a half.
Hi, I'm Elliot Katz. Hello, my name is Mark Katz. Live from Temple Torah, it's Saturday night.
"45 years ago, Rabbi Marcus had a dream. Baruch Hashem, I was very fortunate to be part of it. And here we are today, hundreds upon hundreds of graduates, students, those out in the audience, those who are now professionals, rabbis, community leaders, where they're beginning, the beginning of the Jewish education of the EZRA Academy. This was his dream. His dream was that no child should be deprived of a Jewish education, no matter how old they are, no matter how much they're lacking in their background. Rabbi Marcus had a dream.
Let me tell a tale, I beg you all to listen. I think you'll recognize that every word is true. It's the story that I tell about my brother, the brother that I loved but hardly knew.
I came to EZRA in the 7th grade, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do, and when I came to EZRA, I basically found myself a family.
Working in EZRA has been a dream. Working with these kids who come in and out of the office with hopes and dreams and thoughts.
My dream is to become someone, become closer to Hashem, to be someone who's part of society, who's made something of himself, and to be remembered.
I've always had a dream of being a teacher, and I never thought that that dream could actually come true until I came to EZRA. And the teachers and the staff gave me such confidence to be able to help others, and now I know that I could actually achieve that dream of being a teacher.
To me, EZRA taught me the meaning of friendship and family, and the teachers here are just unbelievable.
Where I thought I would be teaching them, every day I go home inspired. It's a dream come true to have such great students.
Having talks with my teachers, with the Rebbeim here at EZRA, helped me want to become a better person.
It feels like a family.
I came to EZRA Academy in 1988. I was afraid of going to a high school, especially in Queens. Then I met the wonderful Rebbeim and the staff here at EZRA, who just opened their hearts to us throughout the years and just left an impression that I still think of today.
I remember having second thoughts about coming to EZRA. There was even a possibility of even going to public school. And one day, Rabbi Freilich actually called my brother and I into his office, and he said, "I heard that you may consider going somewhere else." And he said, "Why?" And one thing I recall Rabbi Freilich saying, he'll probably deny today, he goes, "What's the matter? The girls are not pretty enough at EZRA for you?" I said, "This is the rabbi, and the principal of this school, and this is somewhere we wanted to stay."
I was in public school until the beginning of 9th grade, and my parents saw that I was changing, so they decided they wanted to put me in yeshiva. I didn't want to go at all, but the second I came in and I interviewed with Mrs. Hirschman, and I saw how it was so different than Great Neck North. It was such a warm family, and I just loved it.
When I came to America in 1971, I went to public school, and then I felt I didn't belong. Then I came to EZRA. I remember I felt at home. The Rebbeim were wonderful. All the teachers, I felt they were my family, and they still are. To this day, I had the best times of my life at EZRA. I remember going to Shabbaton, meeting Rabbi Freifeld. I felt such an awe.
The first Shabbaton that I went on in EZRA Academy was to Far Rockaway, and I stayed by a beautiful family, And I realized that one day I want to be like that. I want to keep Shabbos and I want to keep kosher and I want to have that home one day.
After we graduated EZRA, it was on a Friday, and my brother and I were supposed to go to Queens for Shabbos, but President Clinton was in New York that weekend. And as we got home, we realized we didn't have a place to eat. And I remember Friday night, we just knocked on Mrs. Freilich's door, and we said, we have nowhere to eat. Can we eat by you for Shabbos? She said, not only you can eat by us on Friday night, you should come also for Shabbos lunch. And we had a great Shabbos, an unexpected Shabbos, and that's what EZRA is about. It's beyond the classrooms.
Without EZRA Academy, many young men and women wouldn't have the opportunity for a second chance, and they wouldn't be from today.
Many of my friends that I know that I graduated at EZRA Academy, they all share one common value, and that is the value of true Torah Yiddishkeit.
What was unique about the school was not only that they were bringing people back to Yiddishkeit, but they knew the way to do it is with love, and to show them that they become part of a Jewish family.
EZRA Academy taught me that Judaism isn't a way of life, it's our way of life and how we want to raise our family and how we want to grow.
Baruch Hashem, the EZRA family, we ended up making a shul in Great Neck, we built a mikveh, and we made a whole community just from EZRA graduates.
It's amazing to see EZRA today, that a dream that my father had to start a small school of taking out some children from public school and trying to bring them and their families back to Yiddishkeit has turned into an amazing institution. An institution which is Kanai Nahara full of students, full of young Jewish children who are continuing as a family not only in the school itself, but even after they finish EZRA. Because the way EZRA operates, they stay connected to EZRA. They become influential, as you've seen from some of your other honorees, they become influential in their communities. They become Jewish leaders. They become true role models. And because of that, they influence others to continue in this way.
At our wedding, the entire EZRA faculty was there. Rabbi Dax and Rabbi Weinberger married us off, and Rabbi Freilich spoke at our wedding. It was really, really beautiful. We gave them a lot of nachat.
The EZRA Academy family made a Sheva Brachos for me and Ellie. And it was such a great experience to have all my family together, sharing in a simcha.
When we got engaged, the first thing I did, I went to the Freilichs.
And she hugged me like a relative. And she was so thrilled to welcome me into the EZRA family.
And until this day, 25 years later, we still have a relationship with the Freilichs and with the wonderful staff at EZRA Academy.
The reason I named our daughter after Mrs. Freilich was because there's no better way to repay someone and say thank you than to name one of my own children after someone who did so much for me.
My relationship with her actually grew after we graduated from EZRA. She was very warm and very compassionate. When she became ill, unfortunately, the Rabbi Freilich asked me to work with Mrs. Freilich, and I thought it was a privilege and honor to be her therapist, and just to see the amazing courage that she had and her inspiration for Rabbi Freilich to continue and to go on and make the school successful. I specifically remember her saying, right before she passed away, the dinner must go on. And everyone's presence here tonight, the dinner is going on in her memory, and it's a tribute to her legacy.
For 30 years, I have been able to help students enter the magical world of Jewish education. When I was in 9th grade, I was looking for a yeshiva to go to myself, but there was no EZRA Academy. So when I interviewed with Rabbi Freilich, I knew that this was a school that would allow me to go back and relive the experience I had missed. It is a tremendous realization of a dream that I live with every day as I watch our students in the hall, as I teach them in the classroom, as I interview them for entrance into the school.